Oh, yeah, baby. It's so hard to remember when you do things you shouldn't do.
Those sunglasses took a trip when you were headbanging.
Yeah. That hair fucks.
Woo! I got to get them. Tell you what, Brett.
Go ahead, you get them.
Talk some words of magic. I got to get something.
Welcome to the Yeah Come On show with me, the one and only Brett Barney, my co-host, Southern Side Steven.
Keep going. I got ear troubles.
And Tyler Maynard, the on-again, off-again, but his head's right in the middle of my face.
Yeah.
Producer.
I'm in rare form.
The show is brought to you by Oxygen Financial, 2 locations, Buckhead and Alpharetta.
Does everything look good?
Yes, sir. Let Ted Jennings make some money for you. See, look at this. I've got you all down.
I'm about to say, you do a good job there, son.
She's Circle 285.
Yeah, man. Circle 285 for all your insurance needs. If you think you're paying too much, I was with State Farm for 19 years. I switched over. Circle 285 put me with Safeco. They put my father-in-law with Travelers, but they get you an A company. So call for a quote. Go to safeco.com. Yeah, come on. Now, speaking of come-oners. You told me you had some good come-oners.
I do. We had some great come-oners based off of last week.
These are people that write in, and again, I look for the love, you look for the hate. Hopefully we land somewhere in between.
This one made me feel a little nervous. It might be one of Steve's neighbors. Her name is Lauren K. I was like, sweet, a girl wrote in.
I saw that one.
I'm going to have to get a fake ID made to watch this show from now on.
Why is that? Because we were so dirty last week?
Because the F and F'ers.
No, we had a guy, and I'm not even going to say the F-bombs because I don't get anything out of that. I mean, in normal life, I might say the F-bomb 2 or 3 times a day, right place, right time. This dude comes in, it's every third word. He's a cartoonist, and he's like, look, all I want to do is the comics, man. All I want to do is effing comics. I don't give a F about anything other than effing comics, and I like to effing draw, and I don't care what you effing think or what anybody else effing does. This is what I effing do, and I want to effing do it. And I was sitting there going, dude, you just gave me more Fs than I will say in an entire week. Obviously, you're not around small children. You're definitely not a public speaker, and you're a naughty little boy. Felt like I should spank him.
Yeah.
He might have liked it. I also have...
Really?
Why not?
I can't tell who's gay and who's not anymore. My gaydar's
Welcome
so
to
off.
2020. And speaking of 2020...
You're not, like... Are you gay, Tyler?
Jesus Christ.
Because Tyler's...
I'm not gay, but you turned me gay.
All right.
That's my answer.
I didn't know. I just want to make sure, you know.
Speaking of 2020...
appreciate the check-in.
I thought maybe the 22-year-old girl he's jumping was just, a faker.
Oh, my God. Chick with dick.
Chick, yeah. No, I'm not saying she had one. I'm just saying that, look, you just got to go home with me. Just spend the night here so it looks like I slammed you all night.
So what? We had your buddy hit us up again, Divorce 2020.
Oh, what does that guy want?
And he left us a good 2-parter on Twitter.
Oh, a 2-part. He lit me up this morning on Bailey and Southside. That dude just jams me.
Spend my last 10 minutes on Earth with Steve. I'd rather have unprotected sex with Magic Johnson while listening to The View announce that Hillary Clinton is now president. If I had the choice of dying the most gruesome death imaginable or spending my last 10 minutes with Steve, I would choose death 100% of the time. I'd rather hang by my testicles than listen to Steve talk about himself during my last moments. Fuck that and fuck Steve.
Damn, see? Another F-bomber. That's just mean stuff. You know what? My life, and this is why I've got to write a book, and I already have the title, Southside Steve.
How many crayons will come with that book?
Nah, it'll be pictures, lots of pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to call it Too Tired to Laugh. That was a great title, but maybe not. Maybe I'll call it
depressing.
All right, maybe I'll call it 419.
Like Johnny Cash is hurt.
Yeah, 419. I'll give you 419 experiences, some of them sexual, because that's my number.
You should have a book called 419 that's a coloring book, and each page is a different woman's face you can color it.
And it's the chick that I hit. Yes. And they can't get upset because it's a caricature. Yes. You're brilliant. I'm going to do a coloring book called 419. Every chick I ever banged. Oh, my God, Brett. Where do you get it from?
We'll sell it on the Yeah Come On.
This will be a Yeah Come On thing. You know why? Brett's like, oh, I'm going to get a percentage of that.
We'll have to hire the guy out of Six Flags, though, to make caricatures.
I just want you to know, those of us on the show, we are pledging to be with each other for life until somebody dies. So,
But speaking of Divorce 2020, I told you last week that
this dude I don't need in my life.
I've been talking to him, and I
Yeah,
wanted
why have
to.
you all of a sudden become little butt buddies with him?
I don't know. He doesn't trash me anymore.
Oh, he used to trash you?
Yeah, there's some stuff.
All right.
And I
cool.
spoke with
Glad you
him.
got a new friend. Congratulations.
And I wanted to bring him on today's show, if that's okay. I would like for you guys to finally meet. And I've printed out some of the old tweets that he's sent in.
Oh, my
Here's
God.
today's. Here's him offering a truce on this page. These are just some decent ones. And these were my favorites when he trashed all of us. So if we could
Oh, my God.
get Mr. Divorce
You know, these are
2020.
pages of hate. Let me just proofread a couple of these. The Yeah, Come On Show. I spend my last day. You just read that one. The Yeah, Come
Yeah,
On Show.
go
10
down to
minutes
the
with
very
Steve.
last one.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
Come
see.
On Show. F you. I can't stand you. That's mean.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hi, is this Divorce 2020?
This is
Hey, it's Brett Barney. How are you?
pretty good. How are you?
Doing very well.
Hey, man, fuck you.
Well, welcome to the Come
Fuck
On
off,
Show.
Steve.
I mean, seriously, I don't ever say the F you, but you've come after me. You have, like, started this group. Now, everybody on the morning show thinks that there's a bunch of people. I think it's just you. Are there other people that have taken over your Divorce 2020?
Oh, they're all on the train because we all hate you, Steve.
Car door.
We know he owns a car.
I love that. We all hate you. But have you ever met me? Fair question.
No.
Well, damn, tell me how you can hate somebody you've never met, because it's like an actor playing a role, and I'm just tossing it out there. Kevin Costner, he plays a baseball player. He plays a guy that builds a baseball field. He plays a guy that may have killed people. And then you realize that he's none of those three when you meet him. Shouldn't you have judged me after meeting me? Like,
Well, newsflash, Steve, you're not Kevin Costner.
I've interviewed him. I've talked with him. I got pictures with him. I think he liked me. Okay. Kevin liked me. Mark
think
Wahlberg
everybody
liked
likes
me.
you, Steve?
John
We don't.
Travolta liked me. I'll tell you, there's people that don't like me. You.
Wait, can I ask, did Steve have sexual intercourse with anyone in your family or your significant other at any point in time?
That's a fair question, too.
My mother.
Wait, you're full of shit. Are you serious?
According to my stepdad, or ex-stepdad, after they divorced, he told me that.
That's why you hate. I knew it. I told everybody on the radio. I said, I guarantee I effed his sister, his girlfriend, or his mother. I nailed your mom. Oh, my God. You're not my son, are you?
That's kind of why I've been trying to get in touch with you.
Are you serious? Holy.
No, I just wanted to bust your balls.
Okay, cool. Whew. I got to tell you.
Personal Maury episode.
All right, Divorce 2020 gets 1 point. That was good because you had me like, I've got a son that hates me. Did you really think I had sex with your mom, or are you just making this shit up?
I'm not making that up. I just hate you.
Oh, well, what's your mother's first name?
Tina.
How old is she? That would probably help.
Is she at 8 or above? That's a better question.
Because I didn't do 6s and 7s. I left those to other dudes like you.
Well, it's,
There's guys
point
like
do you-
there's guys like you that'll take a 5 home at 1 a.m. I'm going to take home an 8 at 11 p.m. and then go back out at 1 p.m. and take home a 7.6.
What about 2 4s?
That doesn't help. I've only actually had one threesome ever, and this is bad because it was with 2 sisters, which is weird as hell, but it was 2 sisters.
What? Did they touch each other?
this is why people hate you.
He's a wholesome.
It actually happened inside I drove a yellow Hummer, convertible Hummer for about
Classy.
2 years. It was hold on. In 1998, if you drove a yellow Hummer, the H1,
You were a douchebag.
no, you weren't.
Were you on
Everybody,
Entourage?
no, everybody wanted a Hummer back then, the big one. And a convertible yellow, you got to admit, black rag top, that was pretty badass riding around town. I rode that thing all through Buckhead and stuff, but these 2 girls jumped in. It was in Stockbridge, God bless them. It was on the south side. It was easy pickings for me. And the one chick came to me, and she was hot as ass, and she's like, do you mind if you take us for a ride? Next thing I know, she goes, I want to taste you. I'm like, well, that was interesting. And thank God I'd showered, so I let her. And next thing I know, the other sister does it. Next thing I know, we're pulling over the Hummer and things got weird. But that wasn't your mother. So why do you hate me? That would be the best question ever, because
He can't stand being hated.
Hold on, in high school, if I knew somebody didn't like me, I would literally sit down with them and go, we got to figure this out, man. I can't have somebody not liking me. That was an insecurity, I think, at the time. Or was it that I was...
It still is.
Yeah, I don't know if it is, dude. I'm too experienced. I won't even say I'm too old. I'm too experienced to have insecurities. I really, honest to God, don't have any insecurities. Now, I work with people that do, but I truly don't. That's why I really don't care. So I really don't have any insecurities. That you can't get me on. I don't worry about it. I'm a very confident human being. That's why I don't mind getting beaten up on. But occasionally I want to know why you're beating up on me. Is it a show, or do you really dislike me? What's wrong with your head, man?
Really do hate you.
I don't know why, but that's great.
Okay, so I got to bring this up.
I don't know why.
I
just hate you.
I printed off some of your old tweets, and I wanted to ask you about a couple of them. On February 10th, you tweeted the show, "Fuck Steve and his damn kid. You want me on the show? Let's make it happen. I'm sick of the bullshit."
Well, you can't say fuck. Hold on. I had to draw a line, dude. You can't go after my kid, man. What is it? My kid's cute as hell and sweet as hell, and he doesn't even understand what FU is.
Well, Divorce 2020, would you like to respond?
He's raised by the biggest douchebag in the world.
Damn.
No, my wife is a rock star. I'm barely participating.
Thank God it's almost time for you to not be able to see your kids, so he'll be raised right then.
Okay.
Okay, well, you continued this tweet.
I'm having another baby. You do know that. I mean, my wife and I are still having an active sex life. And she also chased me down. It was her call. I had to explain to her father.
Nobody believes that.
It's the honest to God truth. My wife would tell you that. She's actually said it on the radio, if you've ever listened. She said it on the regular guys. It was totally her. She came after me, ditched her little douchey boyfriend of 6 years at Auburn with his flipped up collar and his parents' money, and came after the rock star.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like just proving his point here, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna feed him a little bit. Every little douche needs a nibble.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. He continued this tweet.
Oh wait, he's calling me a douche. You got to be something else. You're just a dick. Go ahead.
He says, "It's going to take a lot of convincing for me to stop hating you. Not sure you have it in you. There's
I do.
Not one thing about you to like. You're a fucking asshole."
Okay. All right. Nothing to like. Let's just talk. I hate to get into politics and religion, but do you believe in God?
Yeah.
All right. You and I share that. That's a plus.
Okay.
Do you like money?
Wait. Yeah. Do you like money?
Yeah.
So do I. We share that. Do you believe in working hard and getting what you get by your hard work, or do you believe in programs and the government giving you money?
110%. You get what you work for.
Damn right. All right. Then you probably vote right.
I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
he made
did
Tyler's
you-
mom yell MAGA all night?
Yeah. Did you or did you not vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Same here. All right. So politically we align. Religiously we align. Are you gay or hetero?
Hetero.
Then we
Or
both
as you would say, hetero as hell.
hetero as hell. Then there you go. Then we align sexually. Do you like sports?
Yeah,
Did you play sports?
I did.
Did you play soccer?
The greatest.
No, God, no. That's the pussiest sport in the world.
I know the kind of guy we're dealing with now. All right, he's a dipper, Budweiser drinker, and he has, I don't know, he lasts about 5 minutes, and he's probably gotten 3 girls pregnant. I know this type of dude. He's like a lot of the football players at my school. They all like, yeah, I got 3 kids, man. I last about 5 minutes, and I pass out a bunch. But I love
No
football
kids,
and
and I go
soccer.
7 minutes for your information.
7?
Damn.
All right, well, I can go an hour to 45.
Yeah,
it's all
Blue
about the
Chew.
mind. No, fuck that, man.
What do you fucking Sting?
Look, no, dude. When I lost my virginity, I went 22 minutes. Who does that? 3 positions in 22 minutes. You know what it is? I think some guys are actually more sensitive than others. I think down there. There are guys that
Or
just
you're
do
actually gay and you can't get off.
You just got a calloused old penis. Yeah.
He
dude.
said you might be gay.
Well, all right, hold on. I had sex with 419 people. You think I would have figured it out?
People will notice that you
People,
said.
not women.
I know it's funny.
That was a bad
Hey,
slip.
first off, hold on one second, Tyler. Thanks for catching that. What side are you on, asshole?
had to help.
No, it was all women. It was all women. And dude, you got to give me credit. I mean, these girls were stupid hot. I mean, bikini chicks. I mean, hot. There weren't just a little bit of college flab on them, or her nose was
Dude,
a
I've
little
seen
bit
Lizzo
over.
in a bikini.
Yeah, but dude, you saw the girls. I mean, do y'all need pictures of some of the chicks I banged? I'll bring in my pictures. I got some nude ones. I got them on BlackBerry phones. I don't know how to convert them over. You know when everybody used to send you nudes? Since I've had my Apple phone, I've been with my wife, so
You still hoarding
no
those?
no nudies. Yeah, I'm not giving those up.
Yeah, you earned them.
Okay.
I earned them.
Can we get to
All right,
the
let's
main
get to
reason
it.
I wanted to have Divorce 2020
I'm
on the
trying
show?
to fix it to where he and I become buddies and go on a road trip together.
9:43 a.m. January 22nd of this year, you tweeted the show. I'm here to offer a truce to Southside Steve.
Oh, all right. No, that's cool. Now let's hear the truce.
I'm willing to let the hate go if he unblocks me and lets me fuck Helen so that we're even. Deal? Okay, are you
And I already told you that's up to my mother.
Are you still willing to honor this truce if he lets you fuck his mom?
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
Do you know my mother?
He's about
No,
to.
but I've seen her pictures, and
Yeah, well, Helen was a hottie. There ain't no doubt about it. She's a true redhead, too,
still
bro.
is.
Yeah, God bless you. You're not going to offend me there.
Somebody's got to knock the dust off.
No, I love my mother. You know, a lot of these guys, you say something about my mom, I want to kill you. I'm like, no, dude, they're words. I don't sweat words. And if I gave you permission, then my mother would have to give you permission. She's currently married right now, so I don't know how that would work. What's the unfriend me part? Did I defriend you?
You blocked him.
I blocked him? All right, hold on. If I blocked you, you had to be way out of line because, you know, there's one thing that if somebody, and you got to agree, even Divorce 2020, if somebody was saying rude things on your social media, there's only so much you're going to allow that. You're just going to be like, it's not worth it. Got to block you. Move on. You don't like me, so you're just here to be difficult and here to write bad things. So it's not that I'm insecure, can't handle somebody disliking me. It's just it becomes a nasty disruption, if that
Well,
makes
it
any
wasn't
sense.
nasty. You blocked me minutes after I tweeted you and said that you suck at life, so that's pretty sensitive.
All right, now hold on. If you said I suck at life, I think that's actually funny. I must have been having a bad day. All right, so how would I let you back in? Who are you?
He's Divorce
At Divorce
2020.
_ 2020.
Does it have your picture?
As a picture of some dogs.
Yeah. It's a big old dog's nutsack.
All right. Now, are you doing every tweet that gets read on the air on Rock 100.5 on Bailey and Southside? Is that you or are there other people posing as you?
There are other people.
Oh, well, shit. There's no way to look what you started.
It's a whole gang.
So there's no way for you to stop it. Now you've started the snowball. It'll just keep
I can start a petition.
to what? Turn this around?
Yeah.
Say,
Divorce
I-
2021.
So, you know what? Probably got a better shot at that. You're not going to get 2020. There's no way. I actually joked with my wife. I said, "Do you want to leave me or anything?" I said, "Should I know?" Because a part of me, I've got to see my children. But if she did divorce me, there's like 10 girls that want to run me down right now. You know, Brett's girlfriend's one of them.
He's a fine-piece ass, though, too.
Just kidding. But no, I'm not. I don't want to be with anybody if they don't want to be with me. But my wife adores me, even though I'm. I'll be honest with you, I'm not easy. I'm not good at relationships. She'll say that I think of myself too much. So I'm not.
No, say it ain't so.
That's true.
What was your ultimate goal with Divorce 2020?
For me or him?
For him, for Divorce
Because for
2020.
me, there is no.
To make life Steve a living hell. Let Steve's life a living hell.
Yeah, but that's.
Do you think you've accomplished it yet?
No.
Well, he seems pretty bothered on a daily basis. I'm in his head, living rent free.
No. I wish I could tell you that you were. I really do, because it'd be funny. Believe it or not, and I want you to take a step back and hear this. There are people in the room I work in that act like nothing bothers them. People that talk that way usually are the
But
bother.
they get bothered.
Exactly. And people that laugh it off or don't really, or just take it. And I take a lot. I have worked in a situation where I've worked many assholes, and I think my career has shown that I outlast them, and I get taken care of well. So I think I've done well, So I don't really sweat people like that. I realize they come and go. So I'm not saying you're going to come and go, but I got no problem being.
Divorce 2020 is here forever.
Well, I'm offering to be your buddy if you want to be buddies.
If you let him hang with your mom, he might come and go.
He doesn't
There's
want
a
to. He
truce.
does not want to have sex with my
I'm just
mom.
gonna come.
Gross.
You set him up for that one. I was
Yeah,
waiting.
way to go, Brett, you little sister. I didn't call you sister. I said a sister, as in assisting a goal in soccer.
I know you. I know you only had a few minutes of time to talk. Do you need to go? Because if you're gonna go,
I recognize his voice, though, I think.
Yeah, he sounds like every guy from Georgia. Let's be real.
Wait, are you from Georgia?
Yeah,
All right, we got that in common. What side of town? Where'd you grow up?
west side.
West side. All right, so you're a Douglasville kid.
A little more west, in Villarica.
Villarica, okay. So, all right, Villarica, that's all good. Where'd you go to college? Like Carrollton, or did you go?
Didn't go.
All right, we got that in common.
You guys have so much in common.
Wait, I went for years.
I went for a semester.
Okay, I went for years. I had a B average, bro. 3.4. That ain't bad.
Okay, sick brag.
All right.
Hey, Divorce 2020, before we let you go, you want to give Steve a verbal tweet right now? Right to his face, or his ears, I guess?
I don't think I've ever heard this. Never had a verbal.
If you could type something right now to bash him on Twitter, or just not bash him, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
what
if you
would
want to be
say?
sweet, you know you got sweetness in you.
Well, I'm gonna come out right now and say that
That sounds
this
nice.
whole thing's been a gimmick because you are just so easy to get up under your skin. This whole thing's just been fun. I love you, Steve.
Aw.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, let me get it.
Hi. Love you too. Oh my God. That is really? And this is the Divorce 2020.
You're so happy.
I got to tell you, I'm thrilled. Really?
Yeah.
Canceling Divorce 2020 as we speak.
Oh my God.
Wow. Well, now I
Dude.
just think you're a big old pussy and wasting
No,
my time.
I do not. No, I do not. He's a fucking man's man. He's a man's man. He admitted it and he said it.
Hey, I commit to something. I stick to it.
But hold on.
The only
listen.
one that's shown up here every week, Tyler and I.
Okay, look, I bailed 1 week. You can't hold that against me. What happened? What did I have?
You had
going on?
a medical emergency.
Was that my testicle? What was it?
Which one of the three?
I don't know. I had a big testicle. Remember when I got it drained?
Oh.
I don't know. That's a whole nother situation. But no, I will tell you, here's what you accomplished. You have the morning show wrapped up in it. You have everybody doing it. You know, there's people that don't like me. And I don't know. What do you believe? Do you think any of those people truly hate me? Or do you think they're having fun like you?
No, I'm sure there's people that truly hate you, Steve.
Oh, it didn't come out the way I thought it might. Okay, so there are people that do. Do you think a person can hate a person without ever meeting them? Do you think that's fair?
Well, half the country hates a president they've never met, so
I never met Hitler.
Why did you
Did I
bring
just
that up?
compare you to Hitler?
What?
Yes.
I mean, seriously. I will tell you, remember the time that I said I would rather go on a road trip with Hitler than Larry Wax.
Oh, Jesus.
I said that on the air pissed once. It was true, though. But, yeah, I don't
well, you'd
know.
rather be a German than a Jew, right?
I answered
All
that.
right, here we go, boys.
Here's the thing. My wife is half Jewish. My father-in-law is Jewish, so obviously I don't have that much of a problem. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to be in a religion that has that many requirements. That's true. Catholicism's tough enough. I can't wear the hat. I can't walk to church. That's just too tough, man. I got to look at God and say, let me drive in, please, and let me just do what I do and get in and get out. I mean,
And not get thrown in the gas chamber.
All right, now thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No.
Steve, any final words?
yeah, the final words were, it meant a lot to me. You could have gone on hating me, but the fact that you said that and you love me, I love you too for what you did. You did accomplish something huge. You started a movement. I don't know if you ever want to call in on Bailey and Southside and squash it. I'm glad you came to the podcast, and I'm glad. I don't know if you listened to the Yeah Come On show, but I appreciate it if you do. But you know, just trying to show a different side. So it's not all about me, but what do you do when you've done a lot, seen a lot? You want to talk about it. So I hope it doesn't come out narcissistic. And I'm nowhere near as dumb as people think I am. But you know, I make a living being that guy, and I enjoy being that guy. And I hope you appreciate it. It sounds like you do.
Oh yeah, the show's awesome. I love the podcast, love the show, and just keep doing you.
I will. And call in on Bailey and Southside sometime. It'd be great. Are you divorced 2021 or is that another dude?
I'm divorced 2020.
God, there's another guy.
Yep. There's
It
always
all-
I'll
another
reach
guy.
out to him.
But it all started with this guy.
There's another guy that started Fuck Barney. I'll pull it up.
Brett, that's mean. Anybody got screw you, Tyler? No. All right, man. Cheers to you. I got to tell you, man, those were strong words. I don't know your name. Am I really blocking you, or is that a joke?
No, you really blocked me.
Well, how do I unblock you? Do you want to give me your name?
It's at divorce_2020.
So that is you.
It's all on theme, yeah.
All right, I will unblock Divorce 2020 today.
Did you start I Hate Barney with the cat? Hate for Barney, fuck Brett Barney.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a great. I was gonna say, if that's you and you step down from it because of this conversation, you have no balls.
Wait, are you on Twitter? Where did I block you on Facebook? Twitter. All right,
all right,
dude.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
man, thanks for calling.
All right, man. That was fun.
Thanks.
All right, take care. Good Lord, it's over. It's over. Divorce. So, I don't remember ever even.
That sounded out, Steve. D.
I got it.
Divorce. D. No, there's not an E next.
Look, you graduated from Alabama.
Yeah, we can't count. We know how to spell.
Wait, maybe you're right. I spelled it Divorce. That's wrong.
Told you, sound it out. Sound it out.
I got it. Hold on.
Well, you try and figure that out.
All right. Well, I'm actually in the process of doing it, so I'll follow. That's cool.
I'll hit you with a random news story that I saw on the interwebs while you try and
There
spell
he is.
divorce.
Wait. There's a Divorce 2020. Calls himself I Want a Divorce, and then there's Divorce 2020.
Steve's
Now.
Nemesis.
Look, there's only two I see. You see another one?
Yeah, because you didn't use the underscore, boss.
Oh, he's an underscore. Oh. Oh, well. There's a lot of Divorce 2020 guys out there. Jeez. Oh, man, I hated him my phone. That's dangerous.
And I even hit follow for you.
You did? I'm
Yeah.
following him?
Yeah.
Steve's Nemesis. Look at that. All right, there's love.
I saw on the interwebs this 23-year-old chick in Florida went and picked up her boyfriend, and it was his birthday. Mm-hmm. And she was driving down the road. And, well, first off, when she picked him up, she wanted to surprise him and look good for him. So what do you think she did? She showed up topless.
We can't drive topless.
Well, she was driving topless. Now,
All right, that's hot. That's hot.
so he hops in the passenger seat. She's driving, titties flopping out. Her name's somewhere in here. I don't know. I saw her.
Matter of fact, we'll call her Summer.
Yeah, sure. Why not? And then she decided to manually and orally stimulate her boyfriend while driving the car. Topless.
All right. That's cool. That happened to me. There was a wreck. Can I talk about myself for a second?
Oh, yeah. No, well, first off, she crashed the car because she couldn't drive.
Wait, yeah, who's
and give
driving
head
again?
and
She's
be
driving
topless while he's sitting in the passenger seat
Oh,
celebrating his
okay.
birthday.
I thought we had a normal roadhead situation. happening.
No. I had
what would that be roadhead? If the
Yes.
driver gives you head while you're sitting in the
Yes.
passenger seat?
Yes, that happened to me.
Sidecar head.
Sidecar. There was a chick. She was a record rep. She was 10 years my senior. So I was 30. She was 40. And she represented a bunch of kick-ass bands. And like she picked me up one time with different artists. Janet Jackson was in the car once. That was pretty kick-ass. I got to meet Janet Jackson. But this chick, so we're driving to go see a band. And God, I wish I could remember the name of the band because I actually like the guys.
Panic at the Disco.
I may glance at my music just to pull it up. So we're driving to a show. It's called The Streets, and it's kind of like Music Midtown here in Atlanta, but it's called The Streets in Alabama, and we were in Birmingham. So we're coming home from Birmingham, and she goes, "Do you want me to give you, H?" You say it. I don't want to be
Head.
Yeah, I don't
On
wanna be-
I-20.
I don't want to be dirty. No, we're coming in on 75. Were we on I-20?
You'd be on I-20. Well, which part of Alabama? If you're coming from Birmingham, you have to be on I-20.
Then it wasn't Birmingham. I was somewhere else. We were coming
Southside
in
would
because
be
we were
I-20.
coming in just out of Chattanooga, coming into Atlanta.
Oh,
Or coming
you just
down.
said you were in Alabama. Now you're in Chattanooga. This story's awful.
No.
You're all over the place here.
Hold on. Where was I? All right. I was in Alabama. I went to a
Alzheimer's
music show.
2020.
No. I went to a music show in Alabama, so I wasn't coming out of Chattanooga. That was a different chick. So coming out of Alabama, we're driving on 20. Yes, you're correct. And she goes, "Would you like for me to give you H?" And I said, "Yeah. You want to pull over?" And she goes, "No." And she set her cruise control, and then she comes over. She's like, "You need to drive." So I'm driving. She goes, "Let me know if I need to stop or accelerate." And I said, "Okay." Next thing I know, she's totally doing it, and I'm steering the car, and she's on me in cruise control in her car. That was pretty badass.
You know what we have in common, just like you and Divorce 2020?
What?
We've both gotten redhead on I-20.
Boomsy. All right. Have you ever had sex on 285?
No.
Pulled over.
Why would I? Never mind.
You pull over the
go.
car.
Just fire
You
off.
pull over the car into the little wooded area. We were in the grass and we went down near a couple trees and totally banged it out. And the car's like. Just for the hell of it. That was like 1986. That was in the back of a Camaro. What's up?
Did you go to the rhythm of the cars driving by?
No, it was just like I just hear him. I was like having sex. It was like.
No tunes going at all?
Yeah, dude, I'm not a guy that gets off on music, man.
Oh, really?
I'm really not. I mean, the music can be on in the background. I lost my virginity to
Donna Summers?
no. No, it was Lawrence Welk. No,
Yanni.
Live at the Acropolis.
Yeah.
That's Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Not for real. Shut up, Tyler. I'm not that damn old. Damn. No.
Just big swing band.
No, it was Come On, Feel the Noise. Quite right.
Oh, it's spelled,
Come on,
spelled with a
feel the
C-U-M,
noise.
too. Yeah.
Girls, rock you boys. So that was it. That was the song. And I got laid for the first time in a canopy bed. 14-year-old room. Actually, at the time, she was 12-year-old room.
Good God.
Hold on.
I don't even know what else we can talk about today. I'm not going to sing.
He's already like, don't even try.
For everybody listening at
my
home,
God.
Steve is thrusting against the table right now.
No, here's the deal. The girl I was with was my age. We were seniors, but I was in my buddy's
Citizens?
little sister's room. She was staying because her parents had gotten divorced. She was staying somewhere else. So I'm having sex in a Holly Hobby room because that's where my buddy, who's sleeping in his parents' room because, the dad was out of town. So he's in like the master bed, and he didn't want me to have sex in his bed because he didn't want me messing up sheets. So he put me in his little sister's room.
Thank you for
So
clarifying.
So I lost my virginity in
In a car bed?
In a 12-year-old. No, it had the canopy and the whole, and it was like the Holly Hobby crap. And I'm like, this is where I lose my virginity in a 12-year-old's room, dude. There was a dollhouse within reach, and I'm having sex for the first time. It was very weird. I'm like, why couldn't it have been
For
some
22 minutes.
22 minutes? True story. We could get her on the phone if you want to ask. She hates me.
We now have the capability.
Yeah, we do. How did we take a phoner? How did this show take a phoner?
Because I'm your man.
All right, Tyler Maynard's learning how to do a few things over there because I didn't even know. What an ambush. I will give Brett Barney a golf clap for bringing on
When you
my...
put the pressure on, then Tyler has to deliver, apparently. And he did.
Well-
Maynard is everything.
Well, let me tell you, that was my nemesis, and you put him on. And the guy loves me. That's great. Now, I mean, I don't think anybody hates me right now. He was the only one.
There's probably people listening that,
Fuck. What am I going to do? No, you know what? You can't be successful in this world if people don't like you. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? Do you have people that just dislike you?
Yeah, I don't care, though. I really don't. Like, if you...
But you're not a bad guy unless you're drunk. Then you're an angry drunk.
I'm a random drunk. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get. I'll wander.
Well, I
I'll
caught
walk
you on
off,
a I caught
I'll
you on
do
a
anything. It
bad
doesn't
night.
matter. Yeah.
Do you know you're in our
Wild card.
Do you know you're in our show sheet right now? We didn't get to it today, but I thought we were going to talk about you on the air on Bailey and Southside. It's
What a
got on there.
waste.
It's got on there issues with friends that drink too much or something, and then Princey's Brett.
I don't care.
I don't want to hurt your career in any way. You're a fine person. You didn't do anything. You're harmless. You just talked a bunch of shit.
I am a big shit talker. when
You
I'm
just
drunk.
that's all your shit talker.
Huge shit
I will
talker.
tell you, I was not comfortable when you took my 12 gauge and you're like, and rounds are popping everywhere and hitting the floor, and then you're reloading it and tell me what kind of shot I'm using, and I'm like, oh shit, Brett's
But at
gonna
least I
shoot me.
know more about the gun than you do, and you own it.
You do. Can you show me a few
Yeah.
things?
Oh
All
yeah.
right, cool.
yeah.
Because you're a shotgun.
Shotguns are my thing.
All right. So
One
yeah.
of them. One of the many.
What else you got? Because I got to tell you, you killed it with that.
Do you have that video that I sent you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, hell yeah. So, Steve, I know you're really familiar with internet trends, and we might be able to pull this off on the show.
I know the ones I talk about. Yes.
Okay, so there's this big internet trend right now. Obviously, there's been like planking and okay.
Dumping water on each other.
So there's one
Cold water.
There's one right now, and Eminem has fans attempting the Godzilla challenge where they try to rap faster than him.
I know what it is, and actually I saw this, and I couldn't believe it. I did not know that Eminem was actually talking that fast, that if you broke it down slowly, if you listened to it and slowed it down, he hits and nails every word. The pronunciation's perfect. He's just hauling ass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a skill. I don't know many people that can do that. So, yeah, he has a thing out right now. Can you...
The Godzilla challenge.
Yeah, the Godzilla challenge. Yeah. Can you rap as fast as me or quicker?
Yeah. So,
but you have to do his song, right?
Yeah. There's not a single person in this room is going to pull that off. But I did think we could pull this one off. This is a TikTok, which is huge now for some reason. 17-year-old Aiden Ridings.
Okay.
It's to the 2008 hit Undercover Martian by Two Door Cinema Club. I don't know. I don't really, whatever. Who cares? So it's this kid and his mom, and they're standing in the kitchen, and here's the new challenge. Tyler, would you like to take it away from here?
Ha!
So when the drum hits, you have to slap your mom's tits. Right on cue.
My mother's had breast cancer. I don't know if she's going to appreciate that. Oof.
So you want to do it?
That's off-putting, man. The way they're looking at each other. Is
You want me to slap your tits?
No, your mom. Oh,
I,
your mom's, my mom's,
we can do it with
Tyler's
Brett
mom's.
in here
Come
right
on.
now.
I'll be honest with you. My mom knows I could get away with it with my mom. I could not. We all had to be drunk for me to hit my mother-in-law like that. Should I not have mentioned that? But no, my mother, I could do it.
We're talking drunk. We're talking Brett drunk. We're talking
drunk. We're talking drunk, worse than Brett drunk. But I could get away with it. We're pretty crazy. My family, the family I married into, I adore. I mean, they're family. I mean, they're crazy as I am. Maybe not. They're more educated. They all have like 1 to 2 degrees to my 0. It kind of sucks. Yeah. 2 girls like graduated high school with a 4.5 or 6 and went on to Georgia and killed it and were kumadaba labas, and then there's me.
that a fraternity?
I don't know what they were. The one girl's like, I'm a magna crema de laba shaba.
It sounds like a good date.
And she's got all these like things around her, looks like a general graduating from Georgia. But then there's my wife, who is probably the dumber of the family. She's not dumb. She graduated from Auburn, Alabama school.
Rotad.
But no, she's smart, but she's not like 4.7 smart. She's like 3.6 smart, which is cool. More my speed. But the point I'm making is they're educated, but they're fun. Now, my mom, I could do it as a joke. She's 77 years old. I could probably slap her boobs, and she'd probably laugh. She probably would. I don't know.
Well, people think this is a really weird trend.
Well, you shouldn't touch your mother.
Strange. Are we not addressing how creepy?
All right, no. You brought up a good point. It's very incestual. It is.
Would you let your son do this with your wife? Just for TikTok?
He grabbed my mom. He grabbed Amanda's breast last night. He squeezes them, pulls on her
with
blankies.
That's nipples?
Thank you. You got to say all the dirty words for me today. Nipples. Yeah, he pulls them. He grabs them. So he's already doing it. If he was 16 and did it, I don't know. I'm watching this dude.
The way they're looking at each other when she knows what's about to happen.
No, that's the question. Does the mother know what he's about to do?
I think everybody knows.
He's nervous.
That the
you can
kid's
tell.
about to slap
look at
his
the way
mom's
she's
breast.
looking at him.
All right. Let's see how he hits him. Can you go slow-mo? Let me see.
Oh, uppercuts.
All right, he lifted.
Uppercuts.
He lifted the right one. The mother knew it.
Look at the way they're looking at the camera.
And let's be real. Tyler's the musician in
That's
here.
so
If
gross.
somebody's slapping tits on
for my
cue
throat.
with a song, it's going to be Tyler slapping his mom's titties.
Oh yeah, I got the rhythm for it. Yeah.
Now, I got to tell you, my baby boy, Tyler.
Oh no, you would set me
No,
up
no,
for
no,
that.
no. Let me just tell you a little bit about Tyler. He's always was a grabby child. He would always grab, he would be in the shower, and he was always reaching for things with his little baby hands. And he would grab hold of his father and just hold on to his penis for dear life when he was in
Tyler
the shower.
the Jungle?
Yeah, no, we would be, no, what we did is we'd be in the shower together as a family. We would all shower
Conserve
together.
water.
Well, back then we were barely making ends meet. Tyler's father was a trucker, long haul
Sounds
trucker.
like there was some meat in this.
And Tyler's father would come home from a big run and he wanted to get clean.
What?
So we thought it was special time to go ahead and get in the shower as a family. We get in, and I would just be sitting there just bathing myself and doing what I need to do. And we had a giant loofah. I'd be loofah. And then little Tyler, he'd be playing with his cars on the bottom of the shower floor.
It's getting creepy.
And he had his little truck that he called Truck. And he had his little car, which he called R. He couldn't say his C's. He couldn't say his C's.
He just said truck.
But those are K's.
I'm
Those
sorry.
are K's.
I'm finding holes all over this.
CKs I can do.
I don't know why the boy.
The C is silent. What is this, Billy Madison?
I'm just telling you what Tyler did. He'd be like, I want to play with Truck and R's. And we get in, he'd be playing, and then me and my husband, we wouldn't have relations, but we would start to rub each other.
Jeez,
And then-
I'm walking out.
Okay, first off, why is there a long loofah if there's six hands in this thing? You don't need a long loofah if you already got this many other people in the
Hold
shower
on.
with you.
And then,
So wrong.
and then I got to tell you, I called him Mr. Tyler because he was a big man. Tyler's father's name was Sid Tyler. Sid. And I would be like,
Last name Tyler.
I'd be like, Sid, you're starting to get arousal. You need to settle down. We got little Tyler in here. And he'd be like, whatever, he's a big boy. He can handle it. He's a big boy. Let him be the boy.
See, Ashley Schaefer.
So then,
Let him watch.
So then, out of nowhere, Tyler would stand, and he was so awkward because one of his feet's a little bit smaller than the other, so he would lean. And then he would grab up and hold on to Sid, and he would just pull himself in, pull himself out, and he would he would hold on to his daddy's stuff. And that's what happened.
The fuck am I sitting around?
This is insanity. Personified.
And then I would never, ever let him look at my cavern. He could never see the cavern. He would try to go up. And
I've never heard a woman refer to it as a cat.
And he would have his little hands, and he saw, he's like any other boy. He's like,
Just wants to go spelunking.
Yeah, put the round peg in the round hole. And he would see the holes, and he would want to grab, and I would have to just, no. And I would block him with my hand like this. And little Tyler, I would be blocking, and his little hand would go up trying to get to my holes. I wouldn't let him.
Brett's face.
That was the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It really was.
Sometimes you regret the topics you bring up. I regret this one.
Yes, thanks for setting that one up. That was a 5-minute.
No one's ever getting those 5 minutes back.
No.
Tyler, look, seriously, in front of everybody on the show, Mr. Southside Steve and Mr. Brett Barney, I just want to tell you, Mama loves you. Can't wait to see you when you get home.
Thanks, Mama. Have dinner ready.
No, seriously. I love it when you talk. I've got hot chili from last night. We're going to have leftover chili, and I'm also going to give you those cinnamon buns you love so much.
I didn't think of all the drops I did. I did not think that one would be the one that got you.
That was good. You got me. Brett got me with Divorce 2020 big time. That was a rug pull. And I got to tell you, that was a great drop. I'm pretty pleased right now.
I'm trying to remember what we were bullshitting about before the show to try and change the topic. but
I
my
don't
mind
know.
is now thinking about
I've got a couple things.
Tyler's family in the shower.
Please, get
Don't-
it
Let's
off that
move on.
visual.
Let's move on.
No, the only thing I saw today that I thought was cool is the heiress. There's somebody else going to jail for paying for their son's education, and the chick that's doing it is she's the heiress to Hot Pockets. Her mom and dad invented Hot Pockets.
Dude, how genius.
Which is a great news story. So God knows what this chick is worth. She paid $100,000 for one thing, $200,000 for another, passed her daughter off as a scholarship volleyball player, and got in there, and she just got 5 months in prison. So, I was like,
She was part of that college entrance scam.
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever?
And we're all holding out to see the big one from the chick with
From Full House.
Full House. Yeah, I want to see what she. And I hate it because she's so stupid hot.
Yeah,
But
but she
I'm
also
like-
seems like a bitch.
So this is
She does. I'm like, you were hot on the show. You're a bitch in real life.
This is from 2002, August 7th, 2002. Swiss food giant Nestle said Tuesday that it agreed to acquire the owner and the popular Hot Pockets brand for $2.6 billion in cash.
How much?
$2.6 billion in 2002.
All right, now here's my other thing. The chick's going to jail, right? It's illegal what she did. But my God, when you're worth that much, and if your kid doesn't have what it takes, if they can't muster up the
Start
right
a
grade,
college with that kind of
well,
money. Who
you
cares?
you could.
Your kid's never working anyways. Who gives a shit? Don't go to college.
Well, that's the other thing.
Travel around the world. Start a nonprofit.
Why are
Sleep
they?
with 420 people so you can be one better than Steve.
That pissed me off. No, but seriously, why go to school? I mean, I'm not saying be a loser. I'm not saying be your own person. I'm not saying even be educated.
You know how many yellow Hummers you could get with $2.6 billion?
I know, but you know what? A lot of people look at money and they're like, "What? Do you get bored with that kind of money? Do you get, do you need to run a company? Do you need to do something, or can you just buy the big house, have the resort house? Maybe you've got one in a snow skiing area, and then you've got one in a beach area, and then you've got wherever you want to live, and you rotate from the homes, and you have clothes in all of them. You keep up with that. You probably have a personal assistant. Does that get boring? Do you need a cause? Do you want to miss out on the experiences that the normal person does, which is either going straight into
You're not
workforce?
a normal person. You have $2.6 billion.
I get it, but do they want the education? It seems like that's the one thing I'm noticing. These people with a lot of money, with their children, don't have to work. Their children don't have to work. Their children's children don't have to work, but yet they still want to put them in college. So that part, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but they're probably paying for it. They're buying wings. They're building libraries or whatever. But isn't it funny that this has been going on forever? That they spent $300,000 in BS just to get their kid into the school.
Yeah, that's been happening forever. Now,
I think
the
it
first
has.
time people have gotten busted, like actually trying to bribe people.
Yeah, and now that people are getting busted, I'm like, okay, you probably put a stop to it. Academics might be a little more pure in the future. But I'm like, damn, I mean, these are prestigious schools. I'm not saying they're Ivy League schools, but they're kind of cool schools for sure. I mean, your alma mater or whatever. Brett, you got into Alabama. I tease you, but my God, you earned it. You got in there. If your son was a dipshit and you had a little bit of money, would you want him to go to Alabama? Would you try to fix it and pay for his way just so he would go to Alabama?
I just want to say this, and there's a random stat that I heard last Friday that if you were going to count off 1,000,000 seconds to live 1,000,000 seconds, it's like 11 point whatever days, almost 12 days, right? If you're going to count off 1,000,000,000 seconds, it's 31.69 years. That's the difference between 1,000,000 and 1,000,000,000, and they have 2.6 of those.
I know. It's untouchable money.
Yeah.
It's crazy money.
So, I mean, why does it matter at that point? And not just, like, you're probably going to be if I had 2.6 billion, I'd be a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole, and I don't have $2.6 probably.
You know what's awesome? I'd be the opposite. I'm the kind of guy that would meet somebody. First off,
you'd want to party with me.
No, I would. What I would do right now is take the show and I call up, honey, I'm just going to take the boys, and next thing you know, we're flying on a Learjet somewhere. We're going somewhere just to
party.
We're
going to Aspen.
Yeah, we're going to Aspen.
Beer flows like wine.
We're going to ski for 2 days, and then we're going to fly back, and and then my wife's going to be cool with it. I would do that right now. I'd take us to the airport. So I would take care of people, wine and dine people. I'd probably be not generous to a fault, but I would be generous. I would. I wouldn't be an asshole.
Remind me to find you when that happens.
Yeah. But the thing is, does the education matter at that point?
I don't think it does. That's the weird thing. Why are these famous people, or not even famous, just extremely wealthy people, why do they want to put their kids into this school? Do they run in circles where other people that have their wealth or near their wealth, I imagine billionaires hang out with at least millionaires, and if their kids are scholarshiped or going here or going that or going to Ivy League schools or going to prestigious schools or whatever, this child's going to Princeton, he's going to Harvard. Oh my God, our daughter's crazy. She's just going to go to University of Georgia, and they want to keep up.
Yeah, it's all their friends are going, so they just want to be a part of it. That's what pissed everybody off about the Full House lady, because her daughter was like, I don't even really care about classes. She's like, I'm just trying to get drunk and tailgate.
And be a YouTube star.
Yeah,
She was a YouTube star, right?
Exactly. So she was saying that on her channel, and everyone was like, oh my God.
Yeah, and now you got to look at it too. Now, I would say her kids were in on it. Lori's kids were in on it. But then you look at the chick from Housewives.
Hot Pocket. Oh, sorry.
The other, not Hot
Felicity
Pocket.
Huffman.
Felicity Huffman. I, honest to God, do not think. I know the husband knew, but he gets to play dumb because you don't want to put both parents in jail. And the wife's like, I'll take the hit for whatever reason. But I don't think the daughter knew. I think she would have been embarrassed because in that instance, they had somebody take her test for her, as her, and took the test and turned it in because her score probably wasn't good enough.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's one thing to lie that you're on the crew team or whatever, but...
So I think she dealt with problems at home, which is another reason why I think she came forward and accepted punishment early on, because she was probably feeling horrible because her daughter was probably very upset, very embarrassed because her daughter probably thought she took that test and got that score, and then to find out you didn't get that score, that's probably sad. So she probably went, screw this, I'm stepping up and I'm taking it. But I think everybody else's kids were in on it. If you're on there for a rowing scholarship, which I think what Lori's kid was, that chick knows she doesn't row.
Yeah.
You know.
Look at the size of her arms. That's all you have to do. She'd be jacked.
If you have $2.6 billion and you go to a non-extradition country, then you have like 10 gajillion pesos. So you're
planning
you
to
buy
get
the
away.
whole country.
I think she's a flight risk.
Oh.
Which one? The
Lord.
Hot Pocket?
Hot Pocket just took the hit. Here's what Hot Pocket did. She went to jail. She has the money. She has the billions. But that chick with all that money is going to have to do 5 years. 5 years in prison. 5 years.
I thought it was 5 months.
You're right. Shit. I got heavy.
It's
I got
5
heavy.
months.
Yeah, I was like, that's a long time.
I want to apologize and blame it on the alcohol. It wasn't 5 years. It was 5 months. But 5 months for that chick is an eternity. Trust me. 5 months in
My
jail.
God, single-ply toilet paper for 5 months?
And chicks that want to lick you.
I wipe my ass with Egyptian cottons.
Yeah.
This is lick it. She might like that. You don't know.
Hey, man, jail, prison, dudes that want to do you. For chicks that want to lick you. I mean, she's going into population. It's like, if I'm her, I would like binge watch Orange is the New Black just to get a feel for it.
A real rug muncher.
Buy your protection. If I had that kid and I had $2.6 billion and they're like, I'm not going to make it into college, dude, I'd just go buy a damn sports team, hire a great GM, and be like, guess who's your new assistant? My shithead kid. You're going to teach him to do something.
What does a sports team cost?
Depends on who you're buying. I'm not,
All right, let's
not
go.
getting the Dallas Cowboys because they're like $5 billion or something, I think, or $3 billion. They're the most expensive team in
But
America.
what could you get the Oakland A's for? I saw the movie.
Oh, God,
I saw
dirt
the movie.
cheap.
Moneyball. Was it Moneyball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably get them close to, I don't know, 500 million, $1 billion, somewhere in there. You probably buy the Braves
Yeah.
for sure.
There you go.
And it's not like they're making you pay all that up front anyways, let's be honest.
You
You're
could
not moving that kind of money.
You could definitely get them an XFL team.
Oh, yeah. But no, because Vince McMahon owns that whole thing.
Never mind.
All I'm saying is you could do whatever you want. You could buy something and be like, my kid works here now, and that's that.
There you go.
Because you're the boss.
No, you're right. You could buy
You
me.
buy the Yakimon show. We'll sell you the Yakimon show and let your kid be on it. $100 million. Do you think that's fair, right? 150 million?
No, we're cheaper than that.
No, shut up. Tyler, what do you think? $200 million? Quarter bill?
Wait, what are we asking here?
Yeah, we'll sell the show.
Where somebody
Let
sits
them
third
own it.
seat for life.
They sit third seat for life. They're one of their kids. They don't even have to go to college. They should come hang out here once a week with us and shoot the shit. We'll teach them all about radio and
Promising
electronics.
future, yeah.
All right. Tyler's full of crap. We'll do it for $6 million.
All right.
What the fuck? No.
Whoa,
They have
Brad thinks we have more to offer.
$2.6 billion?
All right, $10 million. I'm going up. I just got $10 million.
All right, I can do 10.
10.
He can settle for that.
Yeah, because if you look at it, $5 million in the bank is $250,000 a year interest. Not bad living.
Not at all.
We have to put up with this third person, and we have to get another camera in here probably.
God dang it.
And microphone and all that.
I'm sure
They'll have to pay for that camera, and we'll charge them for
All
that.
right. F that. We're going $15 million. I just thought about it with taxes and, $15 million. And you get your own camera and you get to be on the show once a week and you say whatever you want to say because thank God it's a podcast and we can curse and say things. Nothing will ever top our comic from last week with the F-bombs. That is the end-all of F-bombs. I have never met a guy that's vocabulary is every fifth word F-bomb. How does he even go to a family get-together? And I'm not bashing the dude. I like the dude, but my God. And then next to him was the aging Kevin
It
Smith.
just sounded like that.
I was like, what is that?
that's what
SOS?
family get-togethers sound like.
And I like Rick, the old, like Kevin Smith's father.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith's older than him.
I think he'll take that as a compliment. They're
Yeah.
probably the same age.
Yeah, but Rick's got hard years. Rick's definitely had his head out the window on a lot of road trips.
That is the nicest way I've ever heard you say. You got a lot of years on you.
Yeah. Just saying. Our guests aren't perfect. They're not all beautiful. God knows we have had some pretty ones. How about Fox 5, Natalie Foltz?
Oh, I spoke with her this morning.
Well, let me tell you, I saw her in some wedding. Were those wedding pictures over the weekend?
Yeah, I think we all follow her on Instagram.
My God, she's wearing a burgundy dress with a little split leg. that
Low
was
cut.
like, oh, my God. I'm like,
Say so.
hello, inner thigh. And by the way, these are my breasts. Cheers.
Hello.
I just try to follow our guest. You know, I follow.
Yeah, it's a professional thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rocker in a while. Rocker and I are always like on when we see each other, it's the love. But he wanted your spot, and I felt bad about it. And I was never going to get rid of my Brett Barney.
We need to get
that was nice.
We need to get on Natalie for Chipper there, huh? This is off the air talk, but
what?
Yeah.
Chipper.
You want Chipper in?
She knows Chipper. You know.
I know Chipper.
All right.
I played a round of golf with Chipper while he was injured, not hitting a golf ball with an injury because I was playing with his best buddies. Chipper and I have been around each other a lot, and there's things that we know.
A lot of hot wings at Hooters.
There's some personal things too that we've both done, but I would never bring that up.
You guys Eskimo brothers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that you and Chipper Jones are Eskimo brothers.
We are. Yeah. We are. For a fact. For a fact. I know one for sure.
A little Chinese finger trap.
Yeah. I think within the same week, I think.
Wait, who do you think's your most famous Eskimo brother? That's a good question.
For me,
we might need to start asking all the celebrities.
I'll be honest with you. For celebrities, I would say for me, Chipper Jones. And that's a compliment, Chip, if you're seeing this.
No
Chipper was single. No, he
or-
was single at times. The only other musician I'm Eskimo brothers with is Ed Roland of Collective Soul.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, he and I, we dated the same chick. And here's the funny thing. She dated Ed first. And she's like, Ed told her that he wanted to be a musician. And she's like, oh, my God. And keep in mind, this chick was super.
Oh, so this is before he had made it. Okay.
Yeah, keep in mind, she's super hot.
This is when he was mowing grass.
No, yeah, he might have been mowing grass. You're right.
Mowing something.
He was working. He was already playing. He already had his first band, but it wasn't Collective Soul. And
Sweet Tea Project.
and basically, he said, I want to be a musician. She's like, this is done. I can't be with a guy that thinks he can become a musician because, you know, where we came from, there were bands everywhere. Everybody had a band, and none of them were going anywhere. Right. And on paper, he might have looked like that. And she CX'd him.
So what were you doing at the time?
So here's the deal. I was working for the airlines.
I figured, yeah.
So I'm guiding airplanes, you know. Ramp 2, gate 2, send aircraft 233 out of gate 21. We're clear with aircraft 212 out of 32 and 5.
She thought he was a pilot. He was
Still
loading luggage.
Yeah. That's it. So
he wears a blazer while he does it.
So I knew her. I knew her first.
Bright orange.
I knew her first boyfriend because I'd gone to high school with the dude. Y'all are hot messes. And because I knew her first boyfriend, so I knew of her. And then she broke up with him, went to Ed, the musician. Then she falls into the Southside Steve trap. And at that point in time, I had left the airlines and I was doing sales, but I had my own company. It was called Quality Water in Peachtree City. And I was selling water treatment systems, the $3,000 systems, softening water treatment, reverse osmosis at your sink, all this kind of stuff. And I was doing the pitches, and along with about 4 or 5 other guys I had working for me. And she dug that and thought that was cool. Well, then we closed that company, and then I was at Georgia State. Yeah, we closed the company. Yeah, it didn't work.
No, I'm laughing at the girl ditching Ed Roland. It's just funny.
No, she's done with Ed, right? So then she runs across me, and I'm working at a conference center. And I'm a bellman that just became a bartender. So I'm working the bartending scene. And she's coming in and we're talking and she's like, we're like, just, you know, oh my God, I remember when you, and she's just insane hot. So I start hitting on her. And at that moment, we start dating. And then she's like, where do you think you're going to get back into sales? And we're hitting it. And we've been going out for about 5 months. And I go, no, I'm at Georgia State. You know, I'm taking classes. I'm getting ready to get on the radio at 88.5. I'm kind of looking at radio as a possible career. And she's like, there's only 5 people on each station. There's only like 6 stations. You're never going to make that.
She struck out twice with 2 people that went after.
Yeah, she CX'd me. She totally broke up with me because I thought I could make it on the radio. Now you look down the road. Ed Roland becomes a huge rock star, 8 #1 hits, Collective Soul. I'm on the air on 96 Rock and Rock. Yeah. Now, here's my career. No, here's my career. Here's Ed. Now, she really would have killed it with Ed.
One hand's way higher than the other.
Ed.
Just so people listening know.
Ed, me. I'm down low. Ed is up high.
Shaq could fit his shoe between your hands.
But either way, we
far apart.
both accomplished what we wanted to accomplish, and this chick didn't believe it. So I kept telling people,
faith.
I said, date Wendy if you want to be successful.
Yeah, she'll just
she'll force you to be.
She
successful.
made her rounds around there.
Okay. Yeah, so that I would say Ed Roland, Chipper Jones, who else?
Wait, where's Wendy at right now? Do you know?
Well, yeah, I just saw she finally married a guy because when I was
Oh, what's this guy do?
Oh, what's he
Let's hear this one.
cut lawn?
she just wanted a sales guy. She also didn't want a high profile guy. She goes, I never would have.
That's fair. It's fair.
She goes, I would not would have wanted to be with Ed and be a high profile girl, and with you, I wouldn't want to be high profile on a local level. And I think she married a sales guy, which is what she wanted me to be. She came from an extremely wealthy family, but it wasn't about the money for her, which was pretty damn cool. But she
So was he selling French fries?
No, I don't know what he's doing, but he looks like he's around her age. She's about 5 years younger than me, but she's still attractive. And she sent me this picture of her at Monster Jam going, hey, I'm up here with my sister. This is my son. You think you can get us better seats? And I'm at Monster Jam, and I'm like, no. So I don't know. I mean, she seems to be doing well. It's weird when you run into your exes. You guys will run into this, like the girls that you've dated or like your ex.
It happens. I've done it before.
But imagine running into her 20 years from now and seeing
So be it.
seeing who she married.
If I had a couple of drinks, I'll probably be the one that starts the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like time makes it easier.
Oh,
Sure.
it should never be hard. People should
Yeah,
never hold
yeah.
grudges, man. You're meant to be with one damn person, in my opinion, because I don't believe in divorce. So until you find that person, everybody else is just the path to it. There's close calls. I would say you and your ex-girlfriend, Brett, were a close call because you took her to Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime it gets into like 3 years and you're going on trips, that's always
Yeah, dude.
getting close.
Didn't get to 3 years.
That-
but-
Oh, it wasn't? What was it, 2? 1?
All right, but it still goes down as a close call because you took her on a trip with your mama.
It doesn't matter.
Now,
all
that's
I
right. I mean, I did not
Oh,
know.
he's just like,
Wait.
Fuck,
I did
fuck
not
feelings.
I did not know that Brett was going to bring his girlfriend. I mean, what a pansy son I've got. I mean, I'm trying to have a father. I mean, excuse me, mother-daughter. We lost Brett's father. Dave's got the nicest ass on any boy I've ever seen. But I'm just going to tell you, as Brett's mother, only because I've smoked cigarettes since I was 12, that's my boy. And I wanted a trip with my boy, and he brings his girlfriend around, and I got to deal with her, and then he breaks up with her. What a bitch.
She's more a cigar lady. Come on. Macanudos every night.
Actually, I
Inhales, too.
I met Brett's mother because she had to pick him up at my house when Brett
Okay.
was drunk.
Can we? Okay.
Oh, whoa, that was a detail we didn't get yet.
This is a detail that's come up on this fucking show 100
I missed the
times.
mom
Twice.
picking you up. I missed that part.
But I will
He
tell you-
discussed it 2 weeks ago.
But I will tell you-
He's discussed it 2 months
All
ago.
I focus on is the knife, I guess.
The knife he pulled on the kid in my
God
neighborhood.
damn.
No, but I will
Brett's
tell
never
you.
gonna escape
Hold on.
that.
I will tell you that Brett's mother is cool. She's sweet.
Yeah.
She's sweet.
I wanted her to meet Southside and his
sweet.
wife
There you go.
and everything.
She's sweet. So I have to walk outside with Brett's drunk ass, and then Brett won't get. I'm like, Brett, get in the car with your mama, and then I'll talk to her. Don't act like you're staying here because you've already threatened my son's friend.
That was your bargaining chip. You wouldn't talk to her until he got in the car.
I'm like,
hilarious.
I'm like, you don't get to speak with Southside Steve until Brett's ass is in your car.
So Chipper,
Chipper, and
Ed Roland.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else because that's a great conversation. Sean Penn.
There might be
That's a
some you don't
random
know
one.
about even. Yeah, obviously.
That's a really random
Sean
one.
Penn.
Sean Penn, because the chick that was in God, what's the movie with
Ooh, I just thought of
the
one.
slow motion where they run slow motion on the beach?
what now?
Knight
Baywatch?
Rider,
What are you
Knight
talking
Rider,
about?
Baywatch.
Oh, okay.
She was on Baywatch. She was the love interest of Michael Knight because I don't know what's his real name again.
I'm writing this one down, not saying it out loud.
All right,
not
but
spelling it right.
she's the one that died on the show. And then she ended up doing a radio tour, and I took her out with a listener, and the listener wanted a date with her, but I was the chaperone. It didn't obviously work out with the listener because he was weird as shit. And then I took her back to the hotel room. She invites me up. We're hanging out. We're getting physical. And then Sean Penn calls, and she goes, "It's Sean."
What? Just casually.
And I'm like, "Who's Sean?" And she's like, granted, she's in her panties. Sean Penn. She goes, he likes me. And then she puts his ass where I could hear it. So I'm listening to Sean Penn in a hotel room talk to this chick and tell her how much he cares about her. And I got cock blocked by Sean Penn. True story. I swear to goodness. True story. It happened. What's your chick? Really?
No, you.
Oh, Croy Bierman.
Yes, I didn't
Another
know if you
one.
want to admit that one. Okay.
Yeah, I dated Kim Zolciak with Housewives of Atlanta. I dated her too. There's another one. Damn. Anybody else?
That's the only one I could think of that would be yours.
We were just kissy.
There's your man. There's your boy right there.
Oh, there's Sean Penn.
Looking pissed off as usual.
God, I know. Why is he so angry? And then I wondered, could I take Sean in a fight for this chick? I don't know. He swings. Everybody knows Sean Penn will hit you. He won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to come at you with everything he's got. So I don't know. I don't know if I ever. Can you imagine me getting in a fight over Sean Penn over a chick that died on Baywatch? That's a great story. What a life. No, I'm the almoster, and I love what I've been able to put together here in Atlanta.
I would like to put together you, Ed, Roland, and Wendy all in one podcast.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Man.
I wonder if Wendy
That
would
spot
come
on the couch, you squeeze her right in between the two.
You know what? That'd be fun. I wonder if Wendy would come
Nobody
on.
knows about that yet, so.
Oh, yeah, so no one got that reference, but anyway.
I had a dislocated shoulder. No, not dislocated. I broke my collarbone. This one was a car accident. I broke my wrist, and I couldn't bathe myself. Do you realize in 2 weeks, and this is really not going to do me well, this one's going to cost me, but I give everything to this podcast, just like you do, Brett. I had 5 different ex-girlfriends come in and take care of me.
At the same time?
No, just to come by and shower me. People that had seen me naked, that were willing to see me naked again, sex or not, just bathe me and take care of me because my mom wasn't around.
Okay, how many turned sexual, though? Now I got to know.
All 5.
No. You'd be shocked.
What's your average?
Only 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 turned sexual, but Wendy was one of
Batting
those.
below 500.
Yeah, Wendy was one of those. And then the other chick had just gotten a breast reduction. 22 years old. I dated her. She had double D's. Her waist was like 20 inches, and they were huge. It was like a stick with breast, and they were real, not fake. It was like the greatest thing in the world. I mean, it was a moment in time you looked at her and go, this isn't going to last. By 23, she put on a little bit of weight.
Back problems.
Yeah, and she had a breast reduction. So literally on the street, Peter Street where I live, she flipped up her shirt just to show me because nobody was around, and she showed me like the tiny scar where she had a breast reduction. But she didn't have sex with me. She only bathed me. She wasn't going to do it because she had feelings still, which was cool. But yeah.
Wait, she had feelings for you?
Yes.
Oh, that must have made it hard. Damn.
I know, see?
No pun intended.
But that's the thing. You look at your life. See, in 20 years, Brett, you'll be able to tell these wonderful stories. Unless you marry the girl you're with now. Then
knows?
it's over. Once you get married, it's over. It's over. I got no stories past my first kiss with Amanda. I got nothing. 419 shut me down like a virgin. I got nothing. I got no near misses. I wasn't touching the top of breast anymore.
Outside of your wedding day.
Outside of my wedding day. I did grab the
grabbing breasts on your wedding day?
Tyler, you got to pay more attention in these podcasts, man.
Dude, I got a lot of things going over here. 3 screens.
Yeah, what's her?
The lesbian.
Yes.
Come on, I even know these.
Oh, that sounds familiar now. Yes. Rings a bell.
She let me grab her breasts, and they were perfect.
That was
the girl worked for 99X for many, many years.
What's his face with the compound that was here? The your buddy that was in your wedding.
Compound.
That was.
Oh yeah, George Stein.
Yeah, George Stein. That was when he told the story.
Oh,
George
okay,
Stein.
yeah.
George Stein saw it, and I went, "This is the last breast I'm ever going to grab." So I grabbed a lesbian's breast.
Oh yeah, no.
And you know what? I didn't do a thing for her. Did a lot for me. No, I'm kidding.
She helped you out.
But that was it. That's the last time. So right now, I love living. Everybody always lived vicariously through me. I had to tell every story of who I was dating, what I was doing, the Kim Zolciak stories, whatever. I had to talk about that crap. Just because dudes were like, damn, playing golf. They're like, damn, they've all been married for 15, 20 years.
Right.
They got 10-year-olds. Now I'm the guy that's married. They have 21, 22-year-olds, and I'm the one that's grounded at the house, and I got to live through Brett.
Oh, that's not.
And Tyler Maynard.
Yeah, I can tell you some stories.
Tyler Maynard.
I showed you some text a while back.
Yeah, and Brett showed me a picture of his girlfriend, not naked, but he just showed me a picture of her, and I was like, that's hot, cool. I'd like to see nudes. Anything I can get, boys.
I'll send you a dong picture later.
I don't want to see you.
You got to specify then.
Hi. That's what buddy, has there ever been a guy ever send another guy a picture of him aroused? That's against the law.
Yeah, that's definitely a violation.
I had a buddy that when he was rubbing one out, and he Snapchatted video of his face as he orgasmed.
Oh, no.
Did he send it to you?
And sent it to everyone.
All his buddies?
Oh, I got it.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tell you, part of that's funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah,
So he showed you his O face.
Yeah. He sent everybody. It's just like a selfie on his face. He's like,
I'm sure he exaggerated too, but that's so funny.
Do you know? I don't think anybody in this room knows their O face. I don't think many people listening.
I wouldn't
or
want
watching,
to. Yeah.
How many people have ever been facing a mirror when it occurred? I haven't. I don't know my face.
I think my eyes close. I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, we got the audio recording.
Do you know, Brett? Do you make noise? Do you squeal or anything weird?
I say the F word.
Squeal.
Don't squeal. Here's a good picture text I received.
Oh man, I'm dying here.
Oh man, who sent you that?
Airplay it to the TV here.
No, dude, you can't. You can't show that. That's past podcast. He just showed me one of his buddy with like a 12-inch turd.
Oh
Dude.
God, yeah. So many people take pictures of their shits.
Do you know my father brought me into the bathroom one time to see his? Well, it was twice he brought me in, but the other time I can't talk about.
Oh my God. Oh jeez, we're shutting it down. That was it.
No, he had a wraparound. It started in the center, and it twirled, and it had about 5 rings, and there was no water. It was a complete floating. And my mother was furious. He goes, "You kids got to get in here to see this." He showed all of us, 3 boys and my dad, looking into a toilet, and we're like high-fiving him. I was probably the oldest. I was 10, and I was like, "Way to go, Dad. It's awesome." You know when you have an out of water, you call your buddies in? You ever had an out of water?
Oh, dude,
Or you make an island? If you can do something in that toilet that crests the water, it's worthy of showing a buddy.
I have a friend that claims he had one so big that when it fell and broke off, it came back and hit his ball sack like a speed bag. And I'm just like, dude, there's no way that happened. I am completely against the thought that was ever a possibility.
Oh, dude, don't send me these photos. Right now.
I sent the picture.
I just saw it come in my computer.
Tyler, don't look at it. You'll make a board. You'll make a board mistake.
I've never met anybody that claims that either the guy's nuts hang like a goat's, or
either he's already dragging in the water.
Or the toilet was like a child's toilet. But there's no one's getting that big. I mean, like I've eaten Holman and Finch burgers, and that's like cleaning your intestines with steel wool. That's their claim to fame.
That's awesome.
But
I could listen to that drop all day.
I know. I got one for you. I appreciate that. There was a kid named Patrick. I won't say his last name because I think he still lives in Atlanta. And the weird thing is he lives with his father and he's blind now. It's a weird story. But this was my brother's friend. I had to drink. So my brother's friend comes over. This kid is about, 3.5 foot tall. He's itty bitty dude. Cute as shit kid. Goes in the bathroom. I don't know, he's in there for like 40 minutes, whatever. Way too long. Yeah. And my mom's like, I'm like, he's in the bath. I'm the older kid, my little brother. So there's 5 years difference. I'm like 12 to their 7. And I'm like, I don't know, his friend's in the bathroom, Mom. So he comes out. And then I think my middle brother was the next one to go in. And he's like, oh, my God. And he comes running out. Mom. My mom goes up, and she's like, oh, my God, we got to get Lewis. And my mother called my father Lewis. It was serious stuff. So he goes into the bathroom. And then my father calls me in because I'm the older kid, and he wanted me to see it. This kid couldn't flush because he had let out a small child. I am not going to kid you when I say it was this big around.
That's when you need the poop fork.
And it was sticking out of the water.
Spoon or spatula.
It looked like a giant Excedrin pill, a pill, and it was like a mini submarine. And it was literally like 9 inches long, probably 8 inches wide, and 8 inches tall. And it was just like this giant chocolate.
It was almost
pill.
as wide as it was long.
Oh yeah, dude. It was like this, dude. And my dad's like, "There's no way it'll flush," and the kid knew it. So my dad got a coat hanger, and like chopped it up, flushed it twice, and it still almost overflowed. And the mother, I'm like, you got to figure a person's butthole's like this, right? How did this come out of it? I don't know. Crazy. His name's Patrick. I can never look at the kid the same way.
I guess not.
I hear he's got issues. He lives at home and he's blind.
Word. That took a turn.
That's just what I heard. My mom's still friends with his mother. You know, and I was like, dang, man, that kid and his poops. It was as big as his damn waist. He literally put a poop out. And I'm like, how's that physically
destroyed
possible?
himself internally.
Yeah, his little butt. There was no blood in his little booty. I mean, the kid's butt was this. Where's my camera? His kid's butt's this big. The poop was that big.
He was pushing the limit, yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's like, I know he had 2 cracks.
I can share one with you.
You got something like that?
Yeah, I had.
If you can beat the giant brown pill.
No, this one was. This is.
I've been telling that story my entire life.
This is a little different. My family decided to have a cookout, whatever you want to call it. My folks made a bunch of ribs and had a bunch of my friends over, and one of them went in the bathroom. He was in there for a while, and when he came out, I was like, "Perfect, I gotta go." So I run in the bathroom, and it stinks, dude. It smelled awful. And on the back of the toilet, you know, I keep like my magazines, like, you know, DuPont Registry, Car and Driver, whatever the hell I was into and reading at the time.
Auto Trader.
Yeah.
DuPont Registry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of random magazines I've had.
No,
in my
I
life.
know. That's
Spy versus Spy.
Maxim, who cares? And I look,
Mad Magazine,
and all the magazines. It smells awful. First off, and all the magazines are in the trash. Like there's other ones in there, like my mom's stuff, like Southern Living and all this stuff. And I'm like, what the?
Why are my magazines in the trash?
And so I was like, I go to grab them, they're all wet, and I was like, what the fuck? And I come out, I'm like, dude, what happened in there? And he just turns beet red. And we're all sitting around the table. He's like, I'm so sorry, everybody. I went to the bathroom. I had to take a dump. I took a dump. It smelled so bad, I started to gag. When I started to gag, I turned to throw up. He puked all over the wall, turned and puked all into the wicker basket of magazines on top of the back of the toilet because his was so rancid, he made himself throw up.
Oh.
Dude, and he had to clean the walls. The walls were gross. The magazines were destroyed. No more DuPont Registry. Nothing
goes
fun.
Brent looking at Ferraris.
Yeah. Salina 7.
Yeah,
all right, that's sick.
I remember the cover.
Do you know how bad it has to stink for you to make yourself throw up?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
because your own smell, like usually you can put up with a lot.
No, any of us could go into the bathroom and just have the worst smell ever and embrace it, you know, and almost like be like, that's cool. This is horrible.
Yeah, but
you know,
for it to override your own,
yeah. But if I walked in behind one of y'all and it was horrible, I might throw up. But not yourself. You can't make yourself throw up. That's bad.
I thought it was impossible. Yeah,
that is impossible.
So I wanted to wrap it up on one last topic.
Sure, go ahead.
Are you watching McMillions right now on HBO?
Boy, that is a huge conversation with most people. We're talking about it on the radio show on Rock.
Oh yeah, I'm completely caught up.
I've
Love
been meaning
the show.
to. No, I haven't
very good.
seen it.
All right, now I'm behind because here's where I'm at. I'm at episode 1.5. So,
Okay, I'm through episode 4.
And right now it's 4. Like they're on 4, and then 5 comes up next week. So what do you want to say about
You
it?
understand the concept behind it, though, correct? Basically the mob or whoever was running the Monopoly game, and it was all a scam, and they had no legit winners from 1989 to 2001. So I did see that the Shamrock Shake is back at McDonald's for their 50th anniversary this year.
Oh, my
and
God,
it's
yeah.
back right now, and it's a big deal, blah, 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 blah. So they're doing another giveaway, which I'm like, okay, this is really sketchy. Because
because everybody thinks the worst of McDonald's right now, but it wasn't their fault.
It wasn't their fault at all. But actually, technically, it was their fault because the company that they hired to do all their marketing and security was a guy that was the one blowing it. I don't care. I'm not really spoiling that for anybody. McDonald's, for their 50th anniversary of the Shamrock Shake, is holding a contest where someone will win a 18-karat gold Shamrock Shake cup with 50 emeralds and white diamonds on it, worth $90,000. All you have to do is go buy a Shamrock Shake, and you get entered in on the McDonald's app to possibly win this $90,000 Shamrock Shake chalice.
But what do you have to do? Yeah, to win the chalice, do you have to you order the shake, but you're not in? Don't you have to go to an app after?
Yeah, you go to the McDonald's app and then you register in. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. They're giving one of these things away. Now, that's not all they're doing. They're also auctioning one of these off on eBay, and the money's all going to go to charity. This is where I kind of have a problem. First off, McDonald's, a little sketchy right now with the McMillion stuff. I'd probably avoid a giveaway like this.
Bad timing.
Here's the headline on their eBay giveaway for the exact same item. McDonald's Golden Shamrock Shake, one-of-a-kind collectible with gold and jewels. How the fuck are you one of a kind if you're selling one and giving away? You're two of a kind.
Yeah. You're two of a kind. You're
right.
That
is bullshit. So McDonald's, you're fucking up here.
It's already a little weird. You're right. One to win, one to auction off.
But it's not one of a kind.
No, it's two of a kind.
Look, one of a kind koozies. No, we have two of the same ones.
Available, come on.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense at all. No, you're absolutely right. And then I'm like, all right, say you win. Say you're the fortunate one and you get it.
What are you going to do with it?
Exactly. Do you sell it to a rapper? Would a rapper drink beer from
wear it around your neck?
Yeah, who knows?
I mean,
how much would it cost?
Who's into the chalice? Honestly, no white guy.
It literally looks like just a McDonald's cup, except it's solid gold with diamonds and emeralds in it.
Maybe there's a beer drinking dude that wants this, but you're right. I don't even know how
much would
it
cost to insure that with Circle 285.
Circle 285 would insure that.
But you don't have to pay for it.
But you do. But you would need to insure it because you would need to put it away in a safe or in a lockbox or somewhere.
You're better off melting it down, right?
I don't think you put it up on your trophy shelf because somebody's probably going to swipe that guy for $100,000. I don't know. To me, do you melt it down and sell the gold brick?
In the diamonds and the emeralds, which diamonds cost literally nothing on resale. You spend $10,000 on a diamond, they're like $1,000 on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a
diamonds
thing for the brothers, for sure.
I know. I'm not dogging out the brothers. Y'all know y'all love that crap. What? Do you know that I'm white? I mean, but no joke. If I show up, here's the thing. It's not the only reason it's a brother thing is because a white guy that shows up with his chalice. Yo, what's up, man? Gin and juice. Everybody's like, get the hell out of here, you tacky
honky.
Yeah, I don't want to get called a honky. I can't pull that crap off. I wish I could. Snoop Dogg. The first thing I would do is call up Snoop Dogg. Hey, man, how much you want for the McDonald's mug?
Right.
Yeah, okay. What is the street value of this mug? Because they say it's worth $90,000, and on eBay, the bidding's at like 30.
Which is hilarious. So look at it this way. If it is truly...
You're never going to resell this thing. It has the McDonald's logo on it. It looks like a McDonald's cup.
It does. But if it is
Classy.
worth if it is worth 90 and you can get it for 40 or 50, is that a profit? Can you sell it for 90? If you can, then it's a deal for anybody. It's a no-brainer. I should buy it.
There you go.
Yeah, if it's worth
your next
90
investment.
Okay, you have to know.
Let me tell you right
Run
now.
that by Ted Jenkins.
How much does it
Oxygen
weigh?
Financial. I would check with Ted Jenkins, but I'm going to tell you right now, we would all drink from it for a year on this podcast. Then I'd sell it.
How much does it weigh? Can I melt it down?
You want the specs.
Will anybody buy the diamonds?
But I know it's the 50th anniversary of this shape.
Is it worth 90 as a solid piece, but not individually broken down?
I know. I don't get it, bro.
It's like, hey, your car's worth $1,000. It's like, well, shit, the tires alone are worth at least $800.
Here's the deal, McDonald's. If it's worth 90, why don't you just give away $80,000 to the winner?
Now, is this
Don't give me the damn hassle of trying to sell a giant shake.
Just give me the cash. Yeah.
I gotta call up. I'll call up every rapper I know. Yo, man, it's 50 Cent. You know, I won that McDonald's mug. What do you think? Click. Shit.
You know 50 Cent? Yeah.
No, I don't.
He thinks it's not vitamin water.
Yeah. I'm like, help me sell the mug. Who, I don't know who you'd sell it to, dude. It's a weird gift to win. That's why I shall not participate. I don't want to win it. You know why I don't want to win it? It's a hassle.
It sounds like the worst giveaway ever. Give me 90,000 cash.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what this should do. This should give you the option. Do you want our gold mug with diamonds or cash?
How much would you spend on this on the eBay?
You're there.
30?
30.
Well past.
I'll go 31. Do I win? And then I will sell. If I sell it for 50, it's a victory.
What if
anything's a victory?
What if Ted told you, okay, first off, the only person that should be bidding on this is somebody that owns a jewelry store.
I could talk to Mike Geller of D. Geller and Son. He might be interested. I'll talk to him. He's a baller. He's a good old boy, though. He likes Fords and Harleys. My kind of jewelry store.
This sounds like something perfect for a Planet Hollywood if those were still around.
But it's not. But it's not. It's a shame that's gone. Now we got Hard Rocks. Hard Rocks survived. Planet Hollywood did not. No. And I love Planet Hollywood.
Died too.
What's cooler? Walking
the memorabilia was sweet.
It was. The memorabilia at Planet Hollywood was solid, man. You're seeing like the Terminator jacket and all this other cool crap. I dug it. Just didn't work.
Food wasn't that great. Service was.
That's what'll get you. Yeah.
And
It's
remember,
like
the gimmick
Sorry,
can't go
I mean,
too
we can
far.
keep going restaurant
Yeah.
after restaurant on this one.
and I hope this podcast is going international. I hope somebody, you know what? I want somebody with that damn disease watching this podcast.
Coronavirus.
If you've got coronavirus, you call us and let us know. I want to talk to somebody with
Yeah, call,
coronavirus.
not come to the studio.
Because you're stuck in a house, you might as well be watching this podcast. So if you got coronavirus, please get a hold of Brett Barney. How can they get a hold of you?
At the Yeah Come On Show on Twitter.
There you go. Yeah, come on, show at Twitter.
Yeah, we're waiting to hear from
Yeah,
you.
but I'm ready to talk to somebody. I don't give a damn if you're in China or where you are. People have it. If you're in California, stuck off that cruise ship, call us. But you know, when you look at, you know,
Two wonton.
oh, that's all right. That I don't think that was racist. That was
But
mean.
a-hole.
Damn.
I don't know why that was really funny to me.
Because it came out of nowhere.
Oh my God! Maybe we should end the show on that.
I think we should.
All right.
We're almost at an hour and a half anyway.
I just want to tell everybody. I want to let you know that the members of this show do drive home. Be careful. Be careful out there. Watch out for the Yeah Come On show. I'm Southside Steve. That right there, smiling big, being a hot mess, is the Brett Barney.
The Brett Barney. Sorry, I can't do that.
And across from me, Mr. Tyler Maynard. Great job today. Round of applause goes to Brett Barney and Tyler Maynard for putting on Divorce 2020 on the Yeah Come On show. We want to thank Ted Jenkins of Oxygen Financial. Go to oxygenfinancial.net. This is the time. The market's crashing right now. It'll come back, but this is a good time to invest while things are low. And also, if you think you're paying too much on insurance, find out. Go to circle285.com. Take care.